What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews, and I am here to finally give you my review on Luke Cage Season 2. Sorry it took me a little bit, but I wanted to think about this and see how really just think about how I felt about this show. I was really enjoying this season. This was insane. I really liked this. This is a very, very big improvement. I liked Season 1. I thought it was good. It had a lot of great moments that I really enjoyed, but something just didn't compel me as much as this season. Something was missing in the first season. It just didn't grab me 100%. It was great, but something just was missing. And this season felt like it just had that magic, something that got me, and I really enjoyed it. So you know what? Let's talk about what this season was about. What this season was about was that Luke Cage is now pretty much a celebrity. Everybody knows him in Harlem. Everybody knows who he is. The gangsters know who he is. The gangsters fear him, the people love him, and he's pretty much like a superstar. Everybody loves this dude, which they should. He's awesome. He's a great character, and I really enjoy him. And Mike, the man who plays him, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Mike Coulter, there you go. Mike Coulter was absolutely amazing once again. I love the way he played this character in the first season, and he did an awesome job in this one. And as the story goes on, everything seems like it's cool, but then the cage gets rattled, no pun intended. All of a sudden, this guy named Bushmaster shows up, part of the Jamaican crime scene, and he ends up starting to rock the boat. He starts sitting there trying to take over, trying to really leave his mark. And along the way, you end up learning more about Mariah's backstory, and that was really cool. Through him, you learn more about it. There's a huge connection, and the story just really does give you this great sense of holy shit. There is just so much stuff we didn't know that went on in this world, and it really is compelling learning about it, and very heartfelt and emotional as well, because the story was just extremely intense in my opinion. Everything we were finding out, everything that was going on was great. I loved it, and the way this season showed off the characters and the way it just developed them this season was absolutely amazing. Misty Knight, seeing her lose her arm in the Defenders and then seeing her get her robotic arm and start kicking ass even more was fantastic. She was awesome. The chemistry between her and Luke Cage was great. They made great partners, and it was phenomenal seeing them team up and seeing her use that arm. That was awesome. Also, they had a nice little cameo episode. Somebody from another Netflix series showed up, which was great, and I really enjoyed it. That was fun. There was a lot of great chemistry between him and this other person. I was very happy for that. And the choreography in the show was really good. The fights were always on par. I loved the battles in this show, because seeing Luke Cage just grab people, toss them across the room, awesome. I loved it. And then when you see Bushmaster and him finally fight, it is insane, because in this season, Bushmaster somehow has the ability to go up against Luke Cage, actually make him bleed a little bit. That's something unheard of unless you had the Judas bullets from the first season. And now we find out that this guy could do it with his bare hands. So as the season progresses, we learn why he can do it. I'm not going to spoil why he can do it, how he got his abilities in the first place, because I want you to learn that. But it's actually really interesting, and it ties in to Mariah Stokes' story very well. And it makes you realize, wow, both of them went through some effed up stuff in the past, but even though they're making the wrong decisions and the wrong way of doing things, they still make you feel for each character. Even though I hated Mariah, I thought she was just a huge asshole. She did some mean shit, and she deserves to just get out of the picture. She was awful. But when you learn more about her, you just start to go, oh my god, that's why you're like this, and you empathize with her. And then with Bushmaster, as you learn his origins and why he is the way he is, you empathize with him too, and you don't want him to succeed, but then you also want him to succeed, because you're constantly going like, because of what you went through, I feel for you, man. I feel for why you're doing this, but just do it a different way. And it developed all the characters in this show beautifully. And of course, Claire is a part of this season. She was great. Having their relationship with Luke and her get together and having them develop their relationship more was fantastic. Great, always great to see her. And overall, this season felt like just perfect. The music, the cinematography, the performances in everybody's parts was absolutely on point this season. I really did enjoy it. This season felt like finally the Netflix universe is feeling more like a universe, not just here's this person's story, here's that after the Defenders, and after I'm seeing how this universe is, like, the way they're connected to each other is absolutely fantastic and perfect. It feels like the city just has one whole story together. Everybody's stories are in the same world, and seeing these different cameos from different shows and everything is fantastic. It finally feels like I'm watching a Netflix universe. Just like we have the MCU, we have the Netflix universe, and this show really did make me feel like, wow, I'm a part of this universe. This universe is alive. It's being affected by what's going on in Luke Cage's world, what's being affected in Jessica Jones's world, what's being affected in Iron Fist's world. It's all coming together, and it really creates like an awesome ripple effect where it affected all of them. And that is awesome, and that's what makes a great season. Overall, guys, I loved Luke Cage Season 2 because the story was extremely compelling and it developed all the characters and their relationships even more than what the first season did. We have two villains that are compelling as hell and really make you hate them but love them at the same time, which is exactly what you need when you have a villain in any superhero show or superhero movie for that fact. This show was awesome. Season 2 took Season 1 and propelled it 10 times that, and I loved it. Overall, Luke Cage Season 2 gets a solid A+ from me, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Luke Cage Season 2. Let me know what you guys thought of Season 2. Did you think it was better than Season 1? Did you think it was worse than Season 1? I'm curious because I want to know what the fans think. I want to know what you guys think. Just like me, I am passionate about this stuff. I love the Marvel Universe. I love anything superhero related. I have a huge passion for it, just like I'm sure a lot of you guys do. So I want to hear from you. I want to know what you thought. What was your favorite character? What was your favorite moment? What was your favorite fight in this season? Because, man, Season 2 was awesome, dude. I am freaking pumped to see what's going on next, and I want to see a Season 3. I want to see more of the Netflix universe. I want to see it get expanded and really just grow, because this was awesome. But my next video, guys, is going to be, I'm going to do some because the Crew 2 is coming out this week. So what I might be able to do is do like some gameplay of it, early gameplay, not a review, just to give you guys an idea what the game is like in the beginning, because I'm actually pretty excited to play it. It looks really cool, and it looks better than the first one in my opinion. I did not play the beta, so I do not know, but look forward to that. I wanted to give you guys this review, and then obviously with the next movies I'm going to be doing Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's definitely, but other than that, I don't know what's next, just trying to figure out what to do. And yeah, just trying to take one day at a time. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.